Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Drehix here, and welcome back to another Apex Legends video. Today, we have the patch notes for Season 16. I slightly read through it, but not really. So I know one thing that's coming that I'm very excited for, and as soon as I saw this, I was like, I gotta make a video for it, because it is all really, really good. At first, we have the remastered Legend classes. A lot of people already know what's going on with that, so I'm not gonna go too in-depth with it. If you don't already know, there's Assault, Recon, Skirmisher, Control, and Support. Each one of them will do its own thing. There are lots and lots of videos out there that go over what they're going to be doing, and you can see these 5 right here. I'm not going to go too into depth about that just because we've known about it for a while, and it got revealed in the last video as well. We have Team Deathmatch, which is a permanent game mode, which is going to be coming, and then we're going to have the mixtape playlist. So after the 3 weeks of the Team Deathmatch, we are going to have a rotating playlist. I'm pretty sure of, it says right here, Control, Team Deathmatch, and Gun Run. So that'll be really, really cool. If you ever get bored of BR, you can just hop into those game modes. Obviously, stats won't count unless they make like an LTM tracker or something, which would actually be kind of cool. But those will not count towards regular stats, obviously, as they haven't in the past. The new gun, the Nemesis, is coming out. If you didn't see my YouTube short yesterday, or you didn't see a video on Twitter about this gun, it's gonna be broken. It's gonna be very, very broken. Very broken. Everyone's gonna be using it. So that's gonna be really fun. Anniversary collection is coming, I think, as soon as the season launches. So that's gonna be pretty cool. You get heirloom shards if you buy everything. So instead of getting 500 packs or however much money you spend to get heirloom shards, you can just spend, I think it's like 160. And then crafting materials, if they do it like how they do it every anniversary collection, they will be halved. So instead of 800, you'll only spend 400 for the purple items, and then I forget how much the gold items are, but you won't spend half of it essentially, which is really, really good. Makes for a nice kind of free, depending on how much you play the game, heirloom. So that's pretty cool. Firing range updates are coming as well. I think this got leaked, but now there are like official ones. This is actually going to be very nice. If you are like me, I warm up a lot in the firing range. I usually spend 15 to 20 minutes before I ever play, and I kind of just like beam, you know, the people standing still. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. It helps me at least warm up and shoot a gun, but this will be nice, especially the strafe left to right. You get to move the dummy movement. You can make them stand still. You can have them strafe left and right, and you can make their strafe speed even faster if you want to practice like your tracking and everything. So that's going to be really, really sick. You get to adjust their shield levels. They can crouch, they can stand, and then you get to have them move around randomly. So that'll be really, really cool. This, I literally just read. Hit indicators help you keep track of your spray patterns. That's going to be kind of interesting. I wonder how that's going to work. Like if you'll actually be able to see the recoil and everything. So that'll be really, really cool. And there will be new updates to the firing range, which is awesome because the firing range have been pretty lackluster. Orientation matches, basically you just have AI for the first couple of matches if you start playing the game new. So if you're a new player, I definitely recommend you playing this game and play some orientation matches. Badges and stuff will not count towards this. Even if you do party up with a new player and you get a 20 kill game on bots, that's not gonna count. So now we are gonna get into the juice, bro, the juice. All right, so legendary shotgun bolt, new shotgun bolt rarity tier added to floor loot and crafters. Gold perk automatically reloads rounds while sliding, activates while equipped or stowed, which is really cool. So if you slide around and you have like a PK on your back and it's not reloaded, you can literally just slide. It'll reload the gun for you, which is so sick. It's just like how, I forget what it's called, but I think it's kinetic feeder. When you slid with the gun out, it reloaded, but now you'll be able to do that while stowed. Hemlock is going into the care package. Rampage is going on the floor. I heard that Hemlock actually isn't that good in the care package, so I doubt a lot of people are going to be picking that up. The longbow and the Volt are entering the crafting, and the G7 and the car are coming out. I'm honestly pretty okay with that. Longbow, I don't use that much. Volts, I think with the new Nemesis coming out, they wanted to get some more energy, like another different energy gun. So I'm okay with the Volt going in. I feel like Nemesis R9 or Nemesis Car is going to be very good. Gold weapon rotation, Nemesis Rampage PK Wing and R9. Anvil Receiver is actually leaving. Hammer points are coming back. Let's freaking go, man. Oh my god, there's gonna be so many things. Car got nerfed, reduced base ammo capacity. R99 got a damage increase, which is insane, from 11 to 12. I'm very excited about that. R301 was nerfed from 13 to 14. Hemlock is going in. Damage is going to be increasing by 3, so was 20 is now 23. Multiplier for headshots is 1.8. So honestly, I don't think this is going to be that good. Massive spread pattern adjusted to be tighter. I think that's a buff, honestly. Added stocks, which is great. Increased projectile size at close range. I don't know if that's a buff or a nerf, because if you increase the projectile size, I guess it is. I guess it's technically a nerf because it makes the gun go out more, or like the bullets go out more. So I don't know. We'll have to see how much they increase it. Same thing with the PK increasing the projectile size. Same thing with the Eva. Rampage is coming back. It got a little bit of a nerf because it's now being on the floor, 26 instead of 28. No longer auto energizes when picking up. Energy decays slower when not firing. Oh, okay, interesting. I don't know if that was always a thing, but that's pretty interesting. Dude, the R9 buff is gonna be so good. I was already saying that this is gonna be like a pretty aggressive season, and the R9 being buffed makes it that much better. I feel like the meta is definitely going to be the Nemesis, which is going to be insane, dude. If you have not seen a video on it, please go watch one. Nemesis, the R9, I feel like the PK is going to be good, and I'm very excited for the P20 to be viable again with the hammer points. Very, very excited for that. We get into the legend changes. Seer's passive. Audio from Seer's passive is now more audible, so that little like that you hear from Seer, you'll be able to hear that now. Activation is now delayed to match Raze animation. Okay, that's good. So it doesn't instantly come up when they press the aim in button. Lock-on indication will only show a heartbeat cadence of target. I don't know what that means. No longer shows full body scans of scanned targets. Interesting. Okay, that's good. No longer reveals on initiation. Nice. Duration reduced from 30 to 25 seconds. Thank God, dude. I felt like a Seer ult, whenever they used it, you just had to wait, because they could just see you the entire time. And the cooldown also got increased by another minute, which is very beautiful. Bloodhound's passive. Basically, what this is there's now a white raven on the ground that will go through like buildings and such to try and reveal other enemies. So they got a little bit of a nerf with not being able to have like a 6-second cooldown on the ultimates. It will now be the same amount of time. It will just be a little bit faster using the White Raven. Reduce full body scan time from 3 seconds to 1 second. Interesting. That's pretty interesting. 3 to 1 second. So it would be like a quick flash instead of like tracking, basically. No longer recharges or speeds up cooldown rate. Yep, this is what I was talking about. So the ultimate will no longer be 6 seconds for the scan. It'll still stay the normal time. Mirage is passive. Wow, there's a lot in this. So whenever Mirage revives now, the Mirage and the teammate that he revives will be invisible for 3 seconds. They can't shoot or anything in this time. When you take out your weapon, it'll immediately uncloak you, which is going to be really, really good. The bamboozles are now going to be even buffed as well, because the marker will now track the enemy for a little bit of time. From it was 2.5 seconds, now it's 3.5 seconds. So that's actually going to be pretty interesting. He's going to be basically like another Bloodhound. You'll be able to track people that shoot your Mirage. So I feel like Mirage is going to be pretty good as well. Pathfinder's benefits are no longer gained by scanning survey beacons. Pathfinder's passive benefits are now gained by revealing care packages with the skirmish ability. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's pretty cool. So skirmisher, Pathfinder's going to be getting that. So he will get an ultimate charge and a 10-second cooldown reduction from revealing care packages. Max range increased by 60% for his zipline, and the speed is increased by 66% as well. You are going to be zooming on those freaking zip lines, dude. That's going to be crazy. Targeting improvements, including updated visual and audio cues. Okay, I wonder if you're going to be able to aim a little bit better on the zip lines now as well, made by Pathfinder. Race portal now got increased as well. Portal duration was reduced a little bit, so 60 to 45 seconds. And she will go faster the longer she places her portal, which is kind of cool. So you're going to be zooming around the map as Wraith as well. I'm telling you, this is going to be a very aggressive season. The tactical for Horizon, as the bug was there before, I'm sure they were just testing it. You will no longer have perfect accuracy for Horizon, but you will go up a little bit faster, which is pretty nice. Lifeline, she will not get slowed anymore. Or well, they will reduce the slow for whenever she reses, so she's not just standing there. The care package decreased the drop animation speed, so it'll come down faster. It took 14 seconds to come before, and now it's 8 seconds. And this one I don't really understand. So increase the deployment range of care package. Why? I don't understand why you would need that, but I guess if your teammate's like stuck between a different team and you need to drop them a care package for some reason, you can now do it farther. Usually most people just deploy the care package right in front of them anyway. I don't know what their thinking was, but sure, dude, buff lifeline. Let's go. And then the map rotation for ranked is World's Edge, Stormpoint, Broken Moon. Same thing for pubs, but for ranked, it is now every 24 hours it'll change. So that'll be pretty cool. Live API 2.0, official release of version 2.0 of Live API for PC. Oh, it's not really matter to me. The API is now a built-in mechanism for listening to gameplay events and programmatically interacting with Apex Legends. This release includes WebSocket, server connection, protocol buffs. All right, I don't think that's anyone I don't think anything matters to us right here. Quality of life. Added map rotations preview to the game mode selector. Oh, interesting. Okay. So into the game mode selector in the lobby. Interesting. Players can now be on any team in gun run. So instead of just being on whatever team, I think it was like Wolf Squad or whatever, you can now be on all the teams. So you're not just Wolf Squad. Increase the odds of becoming Team Nessie. Team Nessie is now viewable for all teams. Add a new indicator on HUD. Okay, great. Consumables now show a progress bar for teammates next to their unit frame. All right, that's pretty cool. So like shielding, I'm assuming this means shielding, alt excels, and healing. You'll now be able to see how much longer it's going to take for teammates. Added damage to scoreboard and control. Great. Increase the minimum distance when airdrop replicators of other airdrops. Okay, that's pretty good. Map features when accessing the full map now reflect currently selected class info. Additionally, the hot zone map feature description is removed. Okay, that's good. When in fire range, players will now regain full health and shields when reselected. Makes that very good for 1v1s. Added ability to ping an optic even if the optic attachment is filled. Slightly increased audio for enemies attaching, riding, and detaching from zip rails. Okay, that's good. So when you're on Broken Moon, you'll be able to hear people a lot better. Adding credits to items inspired and designed by created. Oh, okay. So just like how they did for the Lulu skin, she got credited for that skin. So now they'll do that with everything else. And I'm just going to quickly read through this right here. Usually bug fixes don't matter too much. I'm just going to see if there's anything that's like really stands out. Emoting while on the championship screen is now like fixed if you're dead. No. There's a bug where it's if a team was empty, the HUD would display incorrect information. Emotes. Lots of fixes for Seer. I don't think there's anything really too important. Yeah, no, just a little bit of bug fixes. Nothing really. There's a lot of bug fixes. They really needed it. I'm glad they went all out on this as well. Yeah, I don't think people were getting stuck in sears or in the crafting station while being hit by sear. So that will no longer happen as well. Yeah, I don't think there's anything too crazy. And then you'll be able to get the EA reward for crypto and Ash upon login. And these are the 2 dates for it. So very, very beefy patch notes, which I really enjoyed. Favorite part is definitely going to be the R99 buff. I'm very, very excited for that. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section about all the patch notes. And if you were excited for this next season, because I'm going to be grinding, dude. My mentality is going to be through the roof, but I'm very, very excited for all of this. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I appreciate you very, very much. And I will see you on the next one.